It's really hard to get up this morning. I was just gonna let myself sleep in. And I did a little bit, but no sun. The moon was really bright the first part of the night. And then this really, really dense fog moved in. Which means nothing dry. Like, if anything, all my stuff, even in my tent, got wetter. So that was fun. This is fun. Yay, wet chamois. That's really nice. And wet socks and wet everything. And I'm so tired of being wet. Well, today's gonna be a push. I have to get onto the bypass, 56 miles. I think I have another, I don't know, 6 to 10 miles to get there first. So it's gonna be a long day, and that's assuming I don't stop into Lake City. See what mood I'm in, cause maybe just a hot meal might be amazing. All right, gotta get moving. Packing up, slowly but surely, and the sun's coming out and burning off some of this fog. Though it is getting late, but it is making it look really pretty. Well, my Garmin's working. Not really sure what the deal was, but it's working now. So hopefully that's a good sign. We're pushing towards 10 o'clock again. Man, I cannot leave early. I cannot. I don't know what it is, but I'm so slow in the morning. But as you can see, I'm just about ready to go. Just have my water over there, finished drinking, put it in my backpack. Yeah. Pretty much all packed up. Thought I would try my Garmin one last time, and it worked. So now onward. Look at all that steam coming off in the distance, all that fog. Oh man, this detour sucks. It's still fairly pretty, but my hip and my knee are really bothering me, and I haven't even gotten to the climbing part yet. Averaging about 5 miles an hour. It'll take me 11 hours to do this detour. I did not get out of camp early enough for 11 hours. Man, this is gonna suck. Well, I'm about 18 miles into this detour. Stopping for a break, it's about noon. Oh man. Had a truck drive by, tried to wave him down, he just waved back and drove on. It's like pretty much the only vehicle I've seen going in my direction, besides a logging truck. So that was my best chance, I think, at finding a hitch. My hip is really, really bothering me. This is gonna be a long day. I'm probably gonna have to camp somewhere on this road, realistically, so yay. Whew, at least the sun's out for the moment. Can't beat that. So, I think I figured out what's causing my pains in my hip. A few days ago, it felt like I might have twinged my right glute, and it was really bothering me. But today, trying to stretch it out, I realized I probably pulled it really well, because I have almost no range of motion in there. And I think that's what's causing the extra strain on my hip. So this is great. I can't even stretch it out. So painful. Well, that's the update on my hip. We'll see. Better get going. Yeah. Well, I'm at the trailhead. A nice couple came by and picked me up in their Jeep. That really worked out. My hip is really bothering me. We'll kind of see as I get into Silverton what I'm going to do with that. If it gets worse over the next, 2 days, we need to get to Silverton, then I'll definitely call it. But because it's getting really painful. Yeah, so they picked me up about 22 miles outside of where I originally started from camp, and saved me a lot of time. It's late afternoon, early evening, so I'm going to try and get a few hours in, see how far I can go. I do have some really big days ahead of me as far as riding goes, and even after Silverton, I was thinking it would take me 3 days, 2 nights. That's if I'd put in like 3 really big days, because it's a lot of climbing from there. A lot of climbing. So we'll see. I do have quite a bit of climbing today. I know at the end of this section I hit the highest point of the trail. So lots of climbing. And looks like rain clouds are moving into the area where I'm going to be. So more rain. At least the hitch helped, because we definitely got hailed on and poured on for quite a bit. So it was nice to be inside a vehicle and not just inside my helmet. Sweet. I better get started. Man, it is pretty up here.
It's gorgeous.
But I'm still headed up that way. About maybe 2.5 miles from where I would like to camp tonight. Already been rained and hailed on some more, as usual. Got a brief respite. That is pretty. Oh man, my hip is seriously bothering me. It's actually starting to become really painful. So I'm going tonight and rest and see how it feels tomorrow, because I'm sure I have a lot of hike and bike tomorrow for this big push. This sucks. But I still have 2.5 miles and it's starting to get late, and there's lots of rain ahead. So, woo! My favorite thing. These are some sweet plants that I've seen quite a few of. Not really sure what they are though. So, kind of in a bind. It's 5:40, so I still could ride for a few more hours. But up the hill is going to be the closest camp spot for the next 10 miles. And to get there to the next 10 miles, which I might try to push, is all uphill over the highest point of the entire Colorado Trail. So I don't know if I should push some more, trying to get as much in daylight today, or if I should go ahead and break and give my hip a rest. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. And it's raining again. Woo! Just slipped in the mud and my hip is just a massive amount of shooting pain right now. Up through the butt. Oh, God, that hurt. I'm here trying to get some water. Oh, God. Oh, geez, I don't know if I can move. I can. Oh, just give me a moment. Man, Silverton, from here to Silverton is going to be rough. I was going to see if it's going to get better by tomorrow. The way that shooting pain is right now, I highly doubt that. Oh. But I actually have signal here, surprisingly. So I'm going to give Darcy a call and have a really frank conversation with her. God, this sucks. So this is my view from tonight. And I'm staying in a yurt, which is good because I'm in a lot of pain now. But gosh, it's so beautiful out here. Definitely gonna get a talk to Darcy, and I think I'm gonna call it in Silverton if I can make it. I'll have to check. I don't even know if there's any bailout points if it gets much worse. But just hiking from the water source to here was really slow. I don't know, it's gonna be, I don't know if I'll be able to make Silverton in one day, if I'm gonna be moving that slow tomorrow. We'll see. I'll stretch it out and best I can and hopefully get a good night's rest. Got to make food in an actual pan on an actual stove. And now I get to sit here and eat my food and enjoy this wonderful sunset. Oh, it's pretty out. And having a nice cup of coffee before I go to bed. I'll probably do some housekeeping, maybe a little bit of stretching. But right now, I'm definitely enjoying the view. I know the video can't do this justice, but the moon is amazing right now, coming over the trees. I wish I had a better camera to capture this because this is amazing.